Welcome Sagittarius to 9 Levels Life Purpose Guidance. Thank you for clicking on my video. Sag, this is going to be a video for you for the month of December 20 and 22. So I was pulling some oracle cards, rune and angel cards for you. And later on you will also see some tarot cards, for more details. So let us start with the romance angel cards here. Sag, I was pulling for you. So I got you have to forgive and learn in a situation. So it talks about forgiving and learning, especially about releasing and healing the past. So definitely, if you do that, you will experiencing more love in your present moments. It also um, wants you to let go of control issues in your situation. So allow the situation to unfold naturally here. With the playfulness card I was also pulling for you, Sag, it talks about to recapture romance. So kind of like allow your inner young energy, the inner young spirit of fun to shine. That's what it wants. Maybe there's a blockage for you in the month of December. It definitely wants you to know that there will be a peaceful resolution, which you see with the angels oracle cards. With the rune, I was pulling 3 cards for you, Sag, which is Daggers, Countess, and Sovello. And Daggers as well talks about joy. It's actually, you see the summer days here showing up. So it definitely shows happiness, and with the butterfly, the beauty. So it is also indicating light and wisdom here. So it is kind of like showing you also the relationship with your body. So appreciate your body, Sag, and overcoming blockages, especially also the feeling of guilt, if that's the case for you, Sag. Keep in mind those are general readings, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Take just what does and leave the rest. With Caunus, the next rune card I was pulling for you, Sag, it is actually your element, so it talks about passion of your wishes. So you see that in the reverse, maybe there are some blockages going on with um, the passion of your wishes. I mean, you have it also with the playfulness card in reverse, and the Caunus is the carrier of light and heat, but it can also be the carrier of destruction. So just be aware of it. With the Savello, it exactly says when you're aware of something, you also be somehow concentrated, right? So have concentration in your situation and use charisma and your driving energy you have as a fire sign, Sag. So everything can be achieved when you will use the right tools and your awareness again. So shed light on your wishes and focus on your goals. That's what it wants you to tell you for the next upcoming month. With the Soul's Journey, Sag, I was pulling also 3 cards, so it is all a little bit in purple to see. So I feel like we're also talking here about your crown chakra. With the Perseverance card, it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So work on your thoughts. And with the Surrender in the reverse, it says, I release my need to control. Again, work on your control issues if there are any. And with the Discipline card, also it says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Again, work on your thoughts, work on your discipline if that's necessary. You also see with the Wisdom Oracle cards here, I was pulling for you the Observer and To Be Fair card. So you could be dealing, or you are 49 years old or 38 years old or in between. It doesn't has to be. The observer, he observes from a distance. to get a better picture what's really is going on. So it also looks at the moon. The fox looks at the moon. So the moon is also talking about, the unseen or secrets. So the fox wants to know what's kind of like going on. That's why he's the observer. He's, we're talking about objectivity in a way here. The to be fair card, it is showing a little bit balance, justice, when you're considering options, um when we're talking about a mutual benefit here. So the law of cause and effect, like the moon card with the ebb and flow between doing and being. So that's between the balance doing and being here. And all experiences have their place. So you reap what you sow, and for every cause, there's an effect. I would say we're just gonna move on to the tarot cards, Sag. If you like this reading so far, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want. You are very appreciated. And let's take a look at your cards, Sag. What I was pulling for you for the month of December. So you're starting with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That could be your energy or a person you're dealing with. Definitely it you know this could be somebody who's a little bit messy and sloppy and could use a little bit help in, let's say, housekeeping, or a little bit help in cleaning up some stuff. So this could be you or a person you're dealing with, but it definitely says try to get more organized in that situation, and it will definitely help you to get back on track. So stay focused, and take the focus also at the same time a little bit away of yourself, and place it to those what people close around you, or the stuff what has to get done. With the Nine of Wands right next to it, it talks about breaking barriers. Maybe that's a situation where you're breaking out right now. So you're kind of like moving into the unknown. It can also show new ground, new territory, but the bandage definitely shows the history and the challenges this person already has been through. So what this person had to put up with, right? So you know it is something what you have never entered before, and regardless of the struggle, this person is moving forward. So it is someone, or especially if that's you, you shouldn't give up hope, because there's more to come, and it is not over yet. With the Three of Wands right next to it, Sag, this is something where plans going into action. Okay, so you see right next to it also the Three of Swords. So let's talk about it a little bit. The Three of Wands is normally a card of creativity and collaboration with others, also about business partnerships it can talk about. So take it how it fits to your situation, Sag. And plans are hatched here, and good effort is already made in your situation. So maybe you were already starting, to get rid of stuff, or to clean certain things out, as you're seeing from the Nine of Wands to the Three of Wands. So I mean, if in the Three of Wands card, if the person would be another one, so it would also show the Four of Wands. I don't know if you can imagine that or not, but I can see it. So it definitely wants to move forward towards stability. That's what I want to say here. And with the Three of Wands, it is the time of creativity and evolution, when evolution unfolds. So with the consequences ahead. So there's still definitely time for you to work on your future adjustments, but you should feel pleased with your personal progress, and that you are able to work well with others. So with the Three of Swords, Sag, as your next card, what talks about heartbreak and betrayal. So it definitely shows that you in your situation are dealing with pain and also heart openers. So maybe you were in that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse energy for a little while, because there was a heartbreak going on, a betrayal going on in your situation. And with the Three of Swords, it also helps us to heal because, a wound lets light in and also helps us to transform. And with the Seven of Wands right next to it, Sag, it is showing somebody who is defending themselves, maybe against enemies or some attackers here. It can be in reality, but it also can be just in your mind. So make sure you're not, you're not tripping here. And with the Seven of Wands, it also shows somebody who's very sensitive in a way, for also, um, can show a little bit vulnerability here as well. And it is definitely somebody who's cutting corners here and wants to take the easy way out. So the defense definitely will be successful, but it's just a question if it's worth the effort at the end, kind of like what you put in. With the Queen of Wands, that's a fire energy. It could be you, could be another person you're dealing with. The Queen of Wands, this energy shows somebody who's maybe a little bit jealous. It can also show sabotage. Maybe that's why you have to defend yourself in a way, or you feel like it. It is definitely something where energy is not used for um not the good stuff, like bitterness and darkness, and something is definitely, somebody is not able to take responsibility here for their own action and blames others. Maybe somebody who's blaming you. So because I see the Queen of Swords down there is looking towards the Queen of Wands. Also, um next to it, the only two major arcana cards you have here in the spread, Sag, which is the High Priestess. So it talks about intuition and the moon, secrets and the unseen. So the Queen of Wands again, in the reverse, is somebody who wants the attention maybe more to them, all to themselves right now, and instead of sharing the attention. Maybe there's some, maybe some stuff needs also attention. And this would be, I don't know why I'm thinking right now about the control issue card as well, Sag. So anyways, let's move on to your next card, which is the Knight of Swords upright. And this is an explosive energy here. So there's somebody who is ready to set off into the world and, to run its own course. It could be you, it could be another person, but somebody who's also, could be somebody who's speaking and doing before they're thinking. It also talks about bravery and skill. So extreme behavior and moving forward with speed here. With the Knight of Swords, it also is showing action and swiftness towards the resolution of a situation here. So it's kind of like somebody's taking a quest, is undertaking a quest for the greatest prize here. And with the King of Swords, maybe that's also to clear your thoughts in a way, if it's in that situation of breaking out or breaking barriers here. But the King of Swords could be another air sign you're dealing with, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or somebody who could also be a big boss, a father figure, somebody who has authority in the situation as well. Um, it definitely can show a higher consciousness here, and somebody who's very intellectual and does, rational analysis here. So thoughts based on reactions. And normally, it can show a tactical approach here also. So it is an energy what helps us to finish projects if that's necessary. But with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse right next to it, this shows something what is like, stingy and not willing to share good fortune. So maybe the King of Swords shows something where, where something is going on about that money is spent without making enough at the end. So the Queen of Swords, that's a pair actually here, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, another air sign, or it could be that you have those placements in your chart. But the Queen of Swords, and actually you have three queens here, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, your energy, and the Queen of Swords. So over the Heartbreak card, so you're the one who knows it. It's best what's going on in your situation, but anyways, the Queen of Swords said this is somebody who's kind of like shows with the High Priestess and the moon towards the faces towards them, right? And is straight to the point here. So it is a perfect articulation when it comes to the Queen of Swords here. And, it is kind of like when you know what you want and you also express it successfully. So there's clarity and truth going on in your situation with the Queen of Swords, and she will let you know what you need to hear, and this in the most direct form possible. With the next priestess, it is kind of like, she hides the unseen world, and the moon is about what has to be seen, what is inside wants to come out. Okay, so that's an interesting combination here, right there, for you in the month of December. So again, the High Priestess, she talks about balance and duality, and also about the blueprint of your soul. So it could be also showing occult secrets, but it's definitely the keeper of the inner knowledge, like right next to it, the moon, right? So inner wisdom as well said. It's the deepest part of yourself, Sag, the self-knowing, and in other words, it shows silence and intuition at the same time. And with the moon energy right next to it, what is showing dreams. But as I said, something wants to come outside, what was inside. And it can also talk about supernatural experiences, like your intuition is in overload mode, kind of like. So learning to adapt that nature's is changing all the time, especially that we are aware of it when we want to stay in our comfort zone. Okay, so also it shows the ability to stay centered, and this is what I feel here more for you. So the push and pull of our instincts, and I think that's a pretty powerful energy here for you, showing up. Two major corners talking also about balance, and I hope you're gonna find your balance, especially it is your season, Sag. I hope you have a wonderful season, a big happy birthday, happy holidays, a wonderful month, and I see you in the next one. Much love. Bye bye.